All right, a box contains some counters. I do not know how many counters the box have, but I know it contains counters. All right, 3/7 of the counters are red. The remaining yellow and blue counters are in the ratio of 3:2. So this is yellow and this is blue. All right. I always tell you to indicate, right? So that you will not get confused with the numbers for the ratio. There are 28 more red counters than blue counters. Then they're comparing later on. How many counters are there in the box? I would like to know the total. In this case, when they ask how many, I want to know the total number of counters. All right, so what are we going to do? We are going to, you may want to draw out your model, or you can straight away use the units. Let's try to use the units only, can? So we have 3/7 of the counters, which means that this 7 is our total, right? 3 is the red, this one. This is my red. Now, can I find the remaining yellow and blue? So from here, my yellow plus blue will be 7 units minus 3 units equals to 4 units, like that. Okay, so we have this information. Now, what are we going to do? I'm going to actually put them out, and then we can find out who is repeated. This is a repeated identity concept, okay? So we have here red is 2, yellow plus blue. Red is 3, yellow plus blue is 4, okay? Now, we know now that the yellow and blue, I can further divide them into individual. Yellow is to blue, correct? Which is 3:2. Okay, so which means I can find their total, the yellow and blue total. Before that, we were going to group this up into a table format. Group them up, and then I cut, and then I have one last row down there. This is for the final one, okay? So you can see from the dots, I put them into the box. Okay, so over here, this line here, this is a plus, right? So I put them together like that lah. So this one, I put them together also, because that is an addition like this. Okay, now can I know for this case yellow plus blue here is equals to what? So this one must actually plus as well, 5. And you know that everything here is units, right? Now this is the total, this is the total. So this is the total and this is the total. Look at 4 and 5. They are talking about the total for yellow and blue. Is it the same? No, they are not the same. What must I do? Make them the same first before I can proceed further, right? So here I times it with 5. Here I times it with 4. Okay, so if I times 5 here, this one must times 5. If I times 4 here, here must times 4. Here must times 4. Okay, now this is my final row for the final unit. Let's look at red. 3 times 5 is 15 units. Then here, the yellow is this one. This is the yellow. 3 times 4 is 12 units. This one, 2 times 4 is 8 units. Right? Let's check. Let's check. 12 plus 8, does it give me 20 units here? Yeah. Does this give me 20 units here? Yeah. Okay. So like that. Now, do we know that we are given a comparison? There are 28 more red than blue. Let's look at red. Red versus blue. When I compare, when I have the word more, this is a comparison. Comparison means I'm going to subtract, right? So we are going to look at this and this. 15 units minus 8 units will be 7 units. 7 units is the comparison, which is 28. Okay, now 1 unit will be 28 divided by 7 and I get 4. Do I want that? No, I want to find the total. Total is everything. Everything means what must I do? I need to add how many units in all. So if you look at this, you can simply find the total either by doing from the start here, 15 plus 20, or you can just add below. Equals to 35 units. I want to find this. 35 unit is 35 times 4 equals to 140. This is my answer. Not 224, it's 140. What concept? Repeated identity concept. Who is repeated? The yellow plus blue. The yellow plus blue. Okay?